What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga, this time with volume 34, the chapters Inhuman Battlefield and the Medium of the Hawk. Just to recap last time, another set of beautiful chapters. Every bit of artwork looking absolutely fantastic here. Obviously just this here scale, the sheer scale of things is just immense right now. And I've noticed as well, we're getting a lot of these triple ups of these pages right here, which again just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we had this fog raining down on us. I assume it's the fog anyway. I could be wrong about that, but had all that raining down upon everyone as well, and that ended up turning all the people that did die into little Ganishkas. But again, my overwhelming feeling was sadness towards Ganishka last episode. Don't know if anyone else feels that way, but yeah, I just felt a little bit depressed for the guy, honestly, coming blinded after attaining this power. Again, I don't feel too bad because he was a horrible guy, but even so, I still definitely harbour some feeling there towards what he's going through right now. And this beautiful shot right here, but I especially love the end of this chapter. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the scroller is like twice the size it usually is, and I think that's again because we're getting so many of these double shots right here. But yeah, this is the offspring, if we'll call it that. It's coming from Ganishka killing people. And then had Griffith's army stepping forward into the demonic release. Looks like we actually had like 4 in a row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row we had. We had 6 doubles in a row. So again, don't get too mad if these videos are quite a bit shorter than usual. I think yesterday's actually ended up being at the same length, maybe longer. Maybe the kind of amazing artwork offsets that because there's just so much to look at. But yeah, look at this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row, and this might have been my favourite one here. Although I really like the initial demonic release here as well. I like both of these shots here. Awesome artwork. I can't wait to see more of that today. Do let me know what you guys do think about these chapters though down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Okay, so I got cut off by a sneeze there. But let's get right into Inhuman Battlefield. Of course, we're starting out with these monstrous battles, of course. Just ignore the top left quickly. Again, some nice designs here. We got a couple beetles, a couple insect-like flyers coming in right here. Not sure what this is. That being in that position there makes it look quite odd. Well, I like this one here. Little skelly beetle. I forget what beetle is in Japanese. I want to say kawagu, but I don't think that is it. I forget. I used to know. This thing, you pick up strange little things like that. Kochu, apparently. Maybe I didn't know what that was. I do like beetles though. They're definitely one of the coolest looking insects that there is out there. I think praying mantis is also one. But I saw a fun video of a beetle the other day taking on a toy tank. And the power it gets is quite incredible because it's quite the large toy tank and it flipped it right over. Powerful creatures. I've always appreciated that about insects. They're so many times stronger than their body, kind of like ants, for example. They're so many hundreds of times stronger than they kind of weigh and such. It's pretty amazing. Oh damn, this one's getting double eye gouged right there. It's just an absolute mess, isn't it? Just an absolute mess. Monsters versus monsters. And you kind of love to see it because it's kind of win-win at the end of the day, a little bit. It's also kind of lose-lose because you do think Griffith's going to win this, and he's obviously got something to gain out of winning this, of course. But demons are taking out demons, so I guess it is kind of win-win. Ganishka having a little munch right there. Looks like Ganishka's doing pretty well, to be honest with you. They're doing pretty well. It kind of seems like one Ganishka is better than one of Griffith's army, but when they go 2-on-1, Griffith's army usually win. This one right here looks elegant. Oh, there's that looks like the count. the slugger. Oh, look his eyeball out. They do like going for the eyes. Yeah, when they team up, Griffith's army usually do pretty well against these Ganishkas, it looks like, but it kind of also seems like Ganishkas, I wouldn't say he's got countless of these things, but they're just, I imagine they just keep being born over and over while he's rampaging. They're big bastards, aren't they? How big? What is this now? Is that water? 3 shots of water, I think it is. Oh shit, it's Grunbeld. It's fire. Grunwald has arrived. So I always think Grunwald looks so cool, but then you see this horrible little face he's got on his nose. It makes it a little less cool to have that horrible little face. Still awesome as hell though, isn't he? I've always liked kind of like dragons like this. There's one, it's not a dragon, but a similar creature in Borderlands 2. I've obviously seen kind of like rock dragons and crystal diamond dragons and stuff before, but it's like a little hidden boss. There's loads of hidden bosses and such. Yeah, this thing right here. I've always liked these kind of designs of these like kind of crystals on things. Borderlands 2 might be my favorite game ever. I've never actually really thought about what would be my favorite game ever, but Borderlands 2 would definitely be up there. Probably the game I've got the most hours on. Great game I've grinded the most. My god. Grind it. I used to grind that religiously. I remember, I think it might have been like 3 or 4 weeks straight, like every day for a couple hours. I'd try farming a bee shield, perfect bee shield, and getting perfect weapons in that game is like, almost impossible. It is just luck at the end of the day, but it's just grind. But yeah, I love that game a lot. So many references and stuff, and yeah, just a brilliant game. Okay, so that's the one we saw on the edge of the artwork at the end of last episode, isn't it? That I was looking forward to seeing. It's like all the big boys are here. What is this thing? It's like a heart. Oh, that's a mouth. It's like a heart. Strange design, this one, isn't it? Bloody hell. It's got a little eyeball like dangling out. Is that like a clam or something? Some kind of sea creature? I think I've seen a sea creature that has a similar kind of eyeball, just like dangling out. Oh, look at this. Bloody killer whale right here. And again, another horrible face. We saw a glimpse of this one in that big shot as well. Spiky boy here. But yeah, obviously Grumbell looks like the biggest. Hey, the big boys are out. The giants. Oh, Locust. Sparking things up. Holy crap. We've seen this one before, haven't we? This big chomper. I think he was like a battering ram not too long ago. Now he's got this huge ass spear. So much to take in pages like this. Some more shots of the cool looking armored ones. This guy almost looks the same as he did in his armor. So now he's like riding on something. Cactus guy here. I want to know what's going on with this one. This guy just like everything seems to be like leading. Like his head's like down where his legs are. I want to see what's going on down there. Seems like the Ganishkas are well. We haven't seen them do too much in the last few pages, have we? They're just getting kind of messed up right now by the bigger members of Griffith's army. This guy's always smooth as hell, isn't he? Oh shit. Zord having a bit of fun. Just flying through some faces. Zord always looks great, doesn't he? And there's the explosion. Massive eyeball, of course. What is this advert right now? Strange. Strange advert right there. It's amazing. Have you guys ever done this? Like, have you ever said something out loud, and then an advert comes out for it on your phone in the next like 5 or 10 minutes? Like, that's just so much of a crazy coincidence. That's happened to me many a times on like the weirdest things, like paint, for example. Like, I've said the word paint when I've gone to like go on to paint on my laptop or something, and then I've got like an advert for paint on my phone, which I've never had before. So it's actually just quite crazy, just the extent of how much they kind of hide things. I think because I think they're always listening. To be honest with you, I know it sounds proper conspiratorial, but plenty of people have had the same interaction, my friends included, where they've not even looked up something on their phone. They've literally just said something or had a conversation about something with their phone in their pocket or whatever, and then next thing you know, you've got adverts and things getting recommended for that. Very scary times we're living in. It's just going to get even scarier as we go forward. So we've got another triple up here. more double artwork pages. My god. In the background again, another really cool looking like centipede flying one here. Not even a centipede. Looks like it's got like a centipede's body, but then it's just got loads of wings instead. It's a dogfight out there, man. It's a dogfight out there. How would you say that in American? It's a dogfight out there, dude. That's terrible. That's terrible. I used to be quite good at saying that. That's a dog fight out there, dude. The dog fight. I do really like just the sheer amount of American accents. It's almost a little bit like Britain in a sense, but I think it probably varies more in America. Although I think I say it probably varies more in England. You definitely get some unrecognisable dialects. Like you get some people just talking God knows what sometimes, depending on where you go. I think in America you can pretty much understand everyone, but there is a massive variation in the tone of voice. Where like you hear a lot from some places like proper down in the throat, and then some like a proper chatty and yeah. It's just I quite like the kind of country accents from America. To be honest with you, I think they sound quite cool. I think everyone thinks they sound quite cool. Western, a lot of Western movies and such, very popular abroad. I'm not too good at accents, as you have found out. Look at Griffith right here, just watching. Yeah, look at Griffith right here, just standing, watching. You almost feel a bit bad for the humans again, just like, what are you doing? what are these arrows doing, really? And what are they doing? They might as well just be watching. What is this, John? I almost thought we wouldn't get any dialogue in these chapters today. I wouldn't mind it, to be fair, but it kind of seems like that might have been the case with the sheer amount of beautiful artwork we've been getting. What is this? Mule looking slightly terrified. Actually looking the most scared out of everyone. Mule. The war demons! So are we now questioning Griffith's tactics, are we? Actually, this guy looks pretty terrified as well. So does a horse. So do both the horses. This is who you're fighting for, essentially. Humans. You're fighting for these demons that are fighting right now. Ah! Yeah! Yummy. It's quite funny now, with the eclipse it was all the humans getting consumed. Now it's all Ganishka getting consumed and the humans are kind of watching. Let's hope they don't get hungry for humans. These demons. The crab demon. What are you staring at, humans? Why are you being rude and staring at me? The war demons, they're monsters. They aren't human. I kind of sensed maybe they weren't, but I never expected this. They are called the war demons. I do understand though, if you did just hear that term, you'd just think, as a normal human, you just think, yeah, the war demons, they're just like a group of really hardcore warriors. You wouldn't actually think they're war demons, but they are literally war demons. Forget it. No man would ever, we would never stand a chance, not in a fight between demons like this. Yep. So what is your purpose, humans? I think your purpose is to obey and serve. Fucking Gene Wilder here. Why? Why is he leading such demons? What the hell is the Hawk? So I did mention this last time, didn't I, about them questioning the fact that Griffith has demons. I guess none of them found out till now, somehow. Obviously Sonia knows. But I guess no one else found out till now, which I find pretty amazing. Because not too long back we had a little exploration of Griffith's camp and such, didn't we? And they seemed pretty out in the open, and obvious, then I don't know. I wouldn't be too. I think I could understand if it was explained away as well. The fact that Griffith has these demons, he's like, yeah, I've just grown so powerful, I can now control demons. And I think maybe a lot of these people would actually be okay with that, as long as they don't get eaten, of course. You'd rather be on the side with the power and deep. What is that about? I'm scared to go down. I'm seeing that. What the hell? Wait, maybe he's one too. Oh shit! It's like in movies where it's Dracula. It's like he's undercover as a human, and it's like, no, he's Dracula, and then he bites your neck. It's kind of the position we're in right now, isn't it? He's got his fangs at your neck a little bit right here. Humans, you're in a tight spot. Holy crap! Again, I'm a little scared to go down. Just a little scared. Oh dear. Dracula. Oh, sorry guys. He is Count Griffith. You idiots. All these faces. Are they going to get consumed as well, like what we saw in the eclipse? All these humans, are these guys going to get sacrificed as well? And if they do, what for? What would these guys be sacrificed for exactly? Because he can. Again, my assumption was always just like, we need people in his kingdom, so we need humans. If he truly wants to achieve his dream, he kind of humans to reign over, to live in our kingdom. So all these faces. You idiots. That's like the biggest text we've seen in this series. The most amount has took over the screen. Wow. Oh shit. It's just in their heads. But what the? What's that voice in my head? What the? Who the hell? What was that? I just always find this girl's face so funny. So strangely shaped, isn't it? Like, it's not even that strangely shaped. I don't know what it is about her, but she always kind of looks a bit like a baby. She's got like a bit of a baby head. I don't know if anyone else sees that. I don't know. I always notice it every time. Mule? Looks like Sonya's alright. What the hell? Fell down. Was that Sonya doing this? Was it? Oh, was that her? Okay. I kind of thought it might have been another kind of dream moment from Griffith. Yeah, okay. Actually, Sonya doesn't look happy. You idiots. Again, she knew about these demons, of course, didn't she? Okay, again, I was scared there because I was like, is that Griffith saying that? I don't think we've ever actually heard Griffith. But we've seen him get emotional and such, but he's got no emotions right now or anything. So I was scared. It was like, you idiots, and it was just about to kill everyone. It's about to sacrifice every human here. That really got me for a minute there. But yeah, Sonya's really not looking very happy here, is she? Bloody hell. She looks a little less scary than usual, honestly. The fact that she actually looks angry. She usually looks like quite crazily kind of obsessed. So it's actually a little bit less scary, her looking angry. But yeah, let's get into the comments quickly. Another fantastic chapter there. I mean, he is a demon. So I wonder why she's saying idiots. I think she's saying idiots in the fact of like, you idiots. He's still Griffith no matter what, and you fight for him. even if he's a demon or not. Look what he's done for you. Look what he will do. I think it's in like that kind of respect. Why is this guy so ominous? You are doing too much simping, this man, Sonia. Something terrible is coming for you. I shall curse you. Nadas velados dictor. You are a nice and kind girl, so I don't want you to have a horrible death. Is she a nice and kind girl? She is quite nice and kind. She's also a little bit crazy. So. Yeah, it's quite crazy when you think about this, isn't it? This guy says, my man spent hours drawing these panels just for people to go through them in 10 seconds. And again, I do try and look into them quite a bit. I probably spend more time than the usual person does on them. But even saying that, even if you do look at them in kind of a longer term, the fact is that the longer he draws and the more detail is actually probably the less the viewer does like spend on the page. For example, if there was a page with lots of dialogue that he kind of drew quite simply and there's no kind of crazy artwork, you probably actually spend longer on that if it's got loads of dialogue than if it's a drawing that took days that is just like a page. Yes, it's actually quite funny, isn't it? The better of the work is actually the one you spend less time actually looking at. Maybe what I'm trying to say there. In some circumstances, again, that's not always the case. Ababoye. So it's very true. This is very fucking true. Honestly, I don't just want to hate on her like we Berserk fans do with every female character that gets a minimal amount of screen time. How true is that? Everyone I've seen hated a lot, and in some cases at the start it's kind of warranted. I didn't like Shurka, my bad. I didn't like Farnese straight away. That's what I was trying to say. I always like Shurka. Don't misjudge me there. I didn't like Farnese straight away, but I've eventually come to like her. Same as with quite a few characters. I guess you could say Casca's one at the minute. But this seems to be a common occurrence, doesn't it? Berserk fans hating on female characters that are kind of newly introduced or don't have too much screen time, like Sonya. Why is that? I don't really get it. Again, sometimes, like I said with Barney's, the author can introduce them in quite in a bad way, but that's kind of intentional story-wise, so we can see her develop and improve herself. It's I guess people give that chance to men characters, but not women. Like, we didn't see nearly as much. Like, for another example of this would be Roderick. I didn't like him at the start, and I've actually come to quite like him. But you don't see much hate for Roderick. You don't see much hate for Roderick at all. Not like he was doing awful things. Don't get me wrong, but he was kind of introduced as a bit of a kind of knockoff Guts, bit of a cringe guy, I guess, is what I initially thought anyway. But maybe that's a bad comparison, I don't know. But it's a good point this guy brings up, honestly. Oh, and then, but after she did that, I'm joining you guys in hating her. Okay. Well, that is very ironic, isn't it? Literally the next sentence. Again, I don't mind Sonya whatsoever. She's been shown to be quite nice, but also, again, a human being with jealousy and anger. A little bit crazy. I do like a little bit crazy people, honestly. In general, in real life and in this. I've always had some crazy friends. I don't have too many close friends that are crazy nowadays at all, but I think that's just as you get older, you want less of that. But I used to have some pretty crazy friends when I was at school and stuff. So much hate for Sonya here. Oh yeah. This is yeah. It's not expecting to see this. Well, as I said, this guy saying here, these guys thought these soldiers were human. What? Wait. So you're telling me that? Well, I guess I could kind of understand that. The fact that they thought they saw the demons in the armor and actually thought they were human. You can kind of understand that because yeah, they're human shaped bits of armor. But that just kind of adds a little bit more insult to injury. The fact that they didn't realize there were demons in a way. They're literally right next to them the whole time. But yeah, let's get into the final chapter for today, which is again, yeah, another really small scroller right here. The medium of the hawk, which is Sonya. Have I been having a misconception then? Because I again thought it was Griffith that addressed everyone there with you idiots until I saw it was Sonya, of course. Was that actually Sonya that sent out the dream stuff about Griffith to everyone then? I just assumed that was Griffith that sent that out. But I'm not sure if he's capable of that. I don't really know, to be honest with you. So I'm now assuming it was Sonya that done that. And of course she would happily do that. Yeah, apologies if I've had that kind of misconception. If you guys can clear that up in the comment section, that'd be very appreciated. But I'm now going to assume it was kind of Sonya doing all this kind of mind sending stuff. Again, we've known that she's the medium of the hawk for a while, but again, we've never really had like so much exposure to her power or anything. So yeah, not exactly familiar. That's probably the word for it. Humans? Demons? What does it matter? So what if they aren't human? So what if they're demons? I mean, do you hear what you're saying right now, Sonya? Demons. It's not just like a bug or a frog. It's a fucking demon. A lot of these guys probably have never seen a demon, or imagine a majority of them don't even know demons exist. I assume anyway. But yeah, it's not like this is like your friendly neighborhood dog. This is fucking demon, Sonya. Get yourself together, Sonya. Does it matter? Who's that shedding blood over there? I think I was correct in the way that she was saying that, wasn't I? The fact that she's still trying to defend and say like, yeah, even if he's a demon, he's actually still doing what's best for you. And that's what I brought that point up a few times. The fact that it's interesting because for these humans, like even if you know that Griffith's a demon, it's like he's still doing what's best for you in a way. He's not killing you. He could easily do that. He's actually saving you from the fate of Ganishka, and he's actually protecting Midland in a way. But ultimately, they'll be serving a demon, and it's Griffith's selfish goal that will be accomplished. And whether that includes the humans, or as I've been saying about them being a part of the kingdom, or whether it doesn't, not sure yet. Who's that shedding blood over there? Who's that risking their lives? Humans? Demons? No! Wrong! This is one passionate speech by Sonya here. Fucking hell. It almost makes you feel like, yeah, do you know what? These demons are putting their lives on the line for us. It almost does actually make you think like, yeah, I do appreciate these demons. And then you're like, oh no, they are demons, so no. What matters is whether we fight beside Griffith, the hawk. After all, we're the band of the pork. No, you do not deserve that name. You do not deserve that name. Look at the little sparkle in the horse's eye as well. Almost, it feels like the horse is getting inspired by this. No, you guys do not deserve that name. Everyone's seemingly shocked / perked up a bit at that rousing speech. Again, it was said with such conviction. Reference to the conviction arc. Not really, just so happened to be the same word. But instead of so much conviction, again, you're almost actually like, yeah, let's get behind these demons. Miss Medium. That's a strange name, isn't it? Ah, Sonia. It's just like she's riding into battle. Holy crap. Fucking hell, Sonia. She's just a normal girl, right? she can do a medium telepathy stuff or whatever, but she, like, fighting wise, she's just a girl. And not a Casca girl, like a little girl. Holy crap. Let's see it. Let's see it, Sonia. So many people are going to be wishing for her death right here, aren't they? Not going to happen. Nope. Not going to happen. She's going to get helped out by a demon, isn't she? I'm guessing it's going to be Robin Hood. And then this is the result. Is this Robin Hood or is this Locus or who is this helping her? She's using a sword, so is that the? No, that's not a sword. Yeah, it actually happened before she got there. Again, you've got to appreciate it. You've got to appreciate the craziness that she has. Like, again, I quite like crazy people and people like this that are just so driven by their emotions and such. I don't know what it is. I always find it quite. I think a lot of people do find it quite impressive and quite smitten by it. Perhaps is similar to a word I'm looking for. Admiration. That's the word I'm looking for. I admire it a lot. Always have. Admire the passion she went with just there, and she got her reward for doing so. So yeah, it's the guy we see in the intro. So it was Robin Hood, I think. Millwall's mouth has just been open this whole chapter. Yeah. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. And yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure this is Robin Hood in his transformed mode. Which is an interesting transformation if this is him, isn't it? Because like he was a bow and arrow long distance fighter before, and now he's on the back of a dog. With well, it looks like he's got a long range weapon from that attack there, but we can't actually see anything physically on him that shoots long range or anything. Maybe those headpieces is like the bow, and he's like catapult stuff or something. I don't know. As I said this last time, my theory was that because this has got the same eyeball we see on the there's a lot of eyeballs with the demons in general, isn't there? So this doesn't really hold too much weight, but it's the same eye we see on the bow and arrow, so I'm guessing this is him. Yeah, we did see this bit of artwork earlier on, didn't we? Colour. If I get it up. Is it the same shot? No, it's a slightly different shot. That's what it's looking like. I like it. You go to such extremes. Even he appreciates it. You're the hunter. Yeah, it is him. Like, it's almost like a cute moment. It's so weird, isn't it? It's almost like a bit of a cute moment, honestly. You're rather rash, medium. What did you think you could do against that by yourself? You sounded like some peevish child during your speech. Well, yeah. Sulk. But it seems it did convey your point. It did. It did. Look at them. Yeah, they were convinced. They're all convinced, man. Humans and demons working together. And that sounds like almost like a good thing. Like the humans have finally accepted the demons and decided to work together. But again, in actuality, pretty sure you're all being used. It's weird because I'm not sure what I was thinking of this during the last chapter. It's like the artwork and such is amazing, but the fight is two sides of a coin that I don't want to win. So there's not really any feeling of kind of remorse or anything during any deaths or whatever. It's like, yeah, fuck it, it's just absolute chaos, and I quite like it because of that as well. But it's I don't know which group they're trying to portray as the hero and villain here, because we've had a little bit of Ganishka, feeling bad for him in a way. It's almost like we're seeing these guys as protagonists now. The way that like the Sonya kind of rose up there, the way that the demons and humans are getting along. Just the way this is all going, it almost seems like Griffith is like the protagonist type character in this situation, like Guts was in the Eclipse, perhaps. But it's not that, because just like in the Eclipse, Griffith is kind of winning, and the demons are kind of winning, no matter what. So it's really interesting. You try to look at the different perspectives of this, isn't it? If you look at like just like hero and villain, like maybe it's too big for that. Maybe it's too you can't actually put into a group who's hero, who's villain. They're both again kind of villainous demons if you think about it in that manner. But it's just interesting to think about, isn't it? Like which group is trying to be portrayed as which as well, and like it's just a very interesting dynamic during this fight, isn't it? Like I said, you almost feel a bit hyped up and kind of good for Sonya and the human characters during these scenes, but also again you realise they're pretty sure they're just being used. Again, we can't be 100% sure of that, but it's like it's almost guaranteed they're all being used for Griffith's goal. Well, it's not almost guaranteed, that is guaranteed, but in just what manner are they being used? Just like, yes, it confuses you, like confuses your feelings as to what you should be feeling during a scene. As I said, I felt great for Sonya here, and again, it hyped me up, and I'd be amped up during the speech like that, hearing her emotion, but I shouldn't be, if you know what I'm saying. I'm on Guts' side. I'm on the side of struggling and defeating these demons and such, the God Hand and Griffith, but my feelings during these scenes betray me. Same as with Ganishka, it almost feels like I'm betraying, feeling bad for the dude, knowing what he's done in the past. It's that's when you know you've got some really good writing on your hands right there. Yeah, let's get back to it. If that made any sense at all. The medium of the hawk. I'll fight too, alongside the hawk. Yale. Good grief. He's always so reckless. All forces, heed my words. The war demons are mighty, but even they can't check all the enemies. We need you. Lure as many of them that get past the war demons as you can. Then after a volley of cannons and arrows, 2 lines of cavalry, then 4 lancer divisions will attack in groups. Band of the pork. Once again, assume battle formation. It is quite funny that this guy's got like a built-in kind of animal to ride, isn't it? It's quite funny. And again, they all pretty much all demons have in some sense. But this guy is like actually kind of just looks like he's kind of riding a horse. So the demons will be useful in this battle. The humans will be useful in this battle, should I say. Moo. Maximum elevation. Aim for the head. Not yet. Lure it as close as possible. As close as possible. Fire! Oh, nice. Explosions. Crossbows! Fire! Kind of just like reminds me of like if you just accidentally walk into a cactus. that's what it would be like for these demons. I think the comparative for a human would be walking into a cactus, getting hit by a volley of arrows like this. Like walking into a cactus is no small matter. Obviously, it's no cactus in the UK apart from ones that people kind of keep as plants. There's no like. Would you call it a wild cactus? I don't know. No wild cacti out there. That's probably would be better to say the ones that people import as kind of plants so they can kind of keep. Yeah, I mean, I think is Australia got a lot of cacti? I don't really know, but Australia just really does seem like an absolute nightmare place to live. I like Australians a lot. Australian people are really cool. But the way they live, I'm a big fan of insects. You guys know that. But the insects there and the animals there, it seems insane. It seems insane that one day you could just wake up and there's a hunter spider in the corner of your room. You just wake up one morning and you're like, holy fucking shit. And I quite like spiders, but I'll be scared of something that big. Although would I? I don't really know. Thing is, I'm quite kind to animals. Like I won't kill any, and maybe that might be the death of me in Australia. Honestly, trying to like push out a poisonous kind of insect or something and just getting stung. But other than the kind of creatures in Australia, I think it would actually be a great place to live. Cavalry! Ride in files, then break left and right. But you see, even with the kangaroos and stuff, they're always up for a fight. Attack from both sides. Jesus Christ! Holy crap! Look at the teamwork here. This Ganesh is getting messed up big time. Slashed from all over and getting speared. Look at all these spears, by the way. Jesus Christ. Well done, humans. Again, I'm almost kind of rooting for them because they're humans. Like, I guess that's the only side I can really root for here. I'm not rooting for the Band of the Hawk. I'm not rooting for Griffith. I'm rooting for the humans and their survival. I guess that's the side I'm taking here. But yeah, it's impressive, isn't it? Look at all this great teamwork right here. Quite funny, we never actually saw anything like this with the actual Band of the Hawk, did we? We saw some great teamwork, but we never actually saw a mass kind of effort like this, I don't think. You could say a war for the Band of the Hawk is a mass effort, so that's kind of not true what I just said, but we never actually saw a scene like this. I'm not trying to say against like a demon or anything. And we've got another one here. And that is wow, that went by very quickly. As expected, as expected, I guess. Even though I did expect it, it went by quickly. But again, impressive scenes, isn't it? These Ganishkas getting destroyed by humans. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Another great couple chapters there again. Can't even speak. Felt very short, but I think the video is a usual. It's kind of usual length. I think didn't even go on too many tangents there either. Just a lot of details in here, wasn't there? Again, impressive stuff by the humans right here. Love these moments. Again, it was quite scary and it was just interesting. I love this Sonya speech, but it was, again, almost a little bit scary the way it kind of came to be with shouting "you idiots" like this. Again, I thought something terrible was going to happen. But yeah, Sonya, probably the star of the show today, in my opinion. Thought she was absolutely fantastic. Again, I've got no idea why everyone's hating on her. If anything, should be kind of appreciating the passion she has, to be honest with you. even if it is towards Griffith. You kind of got to appreciate it. But yeah, some beautiful scenes here as usual. As usual, love this stuff. Love these badass shots. As I said earlier, it's a little bit like, well, I don't care too much. I love the imagery and such of what's going on here, but I don't care too much because it's a kind of win-win because it's demon versus demon. The scenes look cool, but I don't actually care too much. But again, it then just goes to the humans fighting them. It's like, yeah, well, I do care. I do actually want the humans to win, even if it is full Griffith. But yeah, some great scenes here. Like I said, Sonya, definitely the star of the show today. I thought she was great. Robin Hood here looking cool as well. He was pretty good today. Looking forward to seeing more of him in this battle. But yeah, let's read some comments quickly before we finish off for today. Yep, 300 chapters. Obviously the first time I've made 300 chapters in my manga reading career as well. Sonya's still getting hate, hey? I mean, I agree with this. They shouldn't call themselves the Bat and the Hawk. It is disrespectful and such. But Sonya know any better? Like, get over it, guys. I beg. So yeah, 64 chapters left, this guy said. And that was 2 years ago. So there's been, what, 11 chapters in 2 years? I am thinking now, because I'm getting to that point of like, when will I be reacting to this once I catch up? Does it still release? Like, is it? I think it's still releasing, right? But I'm not sure how often it does release. Berserk of Gluttony. Once every two once every 2 leap years. Yeah. Well, that's definitely not the case. Let's go to Reddit. There's no way to start your sentence. How do you say that? Ostensibly monthly, but that was only consistent back when Miura appeared. So it's monthly, but it's not guaranteed every month, is what I'm hearing here. A chapter comes out when there's stuff to release. Okay, so it's just whenever it comes out. Okay. As I said, it looks like in 2 years there's only been 11 chapters released, so I mean, it doesn't look like I'll be reacting to this all too often once I catch up, which is a bit of a shame. But I will try and keep up to date with it, I do think. But yeah, not too much else in the comment section here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, some great stuff today, some beautiful artwork as usual, and again, Sonya, for me, being the star of the show. I imagine for some of you guys and a lot of the people in the comment section, she definitely won't be, but that is just my opinion. Do let me know what you guys thought about this one, though, down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I'll be back next week with the middle chapters, which look up quickly, which are going to be Chaos and the Flight. So yeah, see you guys then, and enjoy the rest of your day.